This week, the European Union began considering allowing border checks to cope with the migration crisis. As we've reported, tightening borders in Europe could have a critical impact on the future of the EU. More than 1 million people headed to Europe in search of new lives last year, most of them refugees fleeing conflict in Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan in the continent's worst migration crisis since World War II. Events of one night may have started a sea change in attitude toward many refugees from the Mideast and North Africa. It was the New Year's Eve attacks on women in Cologne, Germany. Scott Thuman had just returned from Germany before going to Iowa. Those attacks and the impact are part of his report next week on Full Measure. Scott?
Sharyl, those attacks on New Year's Eve in Cologne and other cities around Germany, some people believe were pre-planned, coordinated crimes against women and took place in as many as a half dozen countries. So now those nations are having to reconsider not only their open border policies, but also the integration of Arab cultures. We wanted to find out exactly what took place that night. So we went to Cologne, Germany. We examined now the impact it's having on the habits of young women, but also what it means for other countries. There is a definite call for a larger police presence, and now politically, many people are saying they need to rethink their approach on immigration. We'll take a much closer look at this eye-opening night of crime coming up next week on Full Measure.
Look forward to that. Thanks, Scott. And that's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Next week, we'll hold more powers accountable. I'm Sharyl.